It's because I am muted. One day, honestly, yeah, I know. My silent monologues. Hello, welcome back to Robot Republic. I'll get that in editing, it's fine, I'll do it after the stream. Some things will never change, like my inability to remember that I've accidentally pushed the mute button on my headset there, which is always a giggle, but hey, that's what people tune in for, my stupidity. We are doing something a bit different. Normally, we'd be continuing with our Pokemon live stream, but it's nearly Christmas. We're 2 days away. Yeah, no, I really do need to not be allowed a mute button, to be fair. But yeah, so we're doing something a bit different. We were planning. We've done quite a lot of content for Christmas. We've done like a whole YuleTube thing, and instead of Pokemon, we're doing the Final Fantasy XIV Starlight Celebration, which is the seasonal event that comes around every Christmas. As you can see here, we're in one of the cities, Gridania, which is my favourite city. It's all foresty and druidy and whatnot. And we're gonna do the stuff related to the seasonal event. So yeah, need to get some new artwork commissioned, Callie, because now not a cat. I'm now a bunny in 14, because those of you that are relatively on the ball will realise that my 14 character is what we use for all of the promotional artwork. So yeah, so we're gonna do this. It might take an hour, it might take 2 hours. We're just gonna play it by ear. And it's nearly Christmas, therefore, please make sure you have a drink to hand. I'm drinking a rather lovely, and this is an attempt to get sponsorship for this video. I'm drinking Bombay Sapphire Sunset, which is a lovely orangey gin. It's Bombay Sapphire gin, which is very good gin, with white cardamom, turmeric, and a sun-dried mandarin peel. I don't know if I'm sticking to a bunny or not, if I'm honest. I like being a bunny, but I miss having a tail, and I've spent so many years of my life. Friend to the fairy. Well, that's an achievement we need, isn't it? So yeah. A very strange Yeti, a very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight celebration. Garanji is busy readying the festivities at Miketo's amphitheatre, and you just have a special may just have a special task for you. This is exciting. I literally held fire on doing this for the purposes of doing it this evening. I wanted to do it earlier on in the week because there is an adorable minion you can get, which I'm not going to lie, does look like one of my chinchillas. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens, which will be fun. Cool. Right, let's get cracking. Producer Callie in there once again, vehemently pointing out that, oh wow, look at that, there is an Eva from the YouTube chat in the game chat. Shocking. Look at that, Eva. Not only do you get a call out, but you're also famous. You're in here. Cool. Anyway, right, we're gonna crack on. I'm Garanji's. Greetings. Always a pleasure to meet a strapping adventurer like yourself. I'm we'll go with I'm Garanji, head celebrant. It's a very fancy title, head celebrant. In charge of a Starlight celebration, and you've come just at the right time to assist me in preparing for festivities. That is why you're here, isn't it? I mean, obviously. You see, I have something of a beast problem now. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise, and I imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzea's more exotic fauna, would be well suited to the task. I mean, this is obviously assuming that, you know, obviously, I am well versed with the fauna and whatnot. For all they know, I could be some level 15 person who's not even ventured out of the 12th wood yet, but hey, let's see what happens. Comment out Rudy. Who is Rudy? Oh, cutscene. Oh my god! It's like a pug on 2 legs in a reindeer costume. This little fellow was Rudy. At least that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden. I was making my usual preparations and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. Oh, look, he's so cute! I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't he look adorable in it? He does. He does. Like Spike for Rudy, people. That's just adorable. No, he's yipping. The only problem is that if he's trying to tell me something, it seems terribly important to him. But, for the life of me, I can't figure out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there? Also, hello to Steph in the chat. I've just realised you're appearing. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, he's so cute. Why am I crossing my arms? In reality, I'd be like, grab it. I wouldn't, because dogs need space. Anyway, forgive me, I'm asking nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if any adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. And then some words I forgot. Looks like you could use some help, my dear. Who could this be? Oh! It's a chinchilla in a Santa hat! What? Did that squirrel just speak? Disgraceful in the chat there. Grabbing hunting rifles. I like the fact that you've got shock, questioning, and then law-based. Haha, an hospice, I presume. I mean, let's be serious now. Any person in any situation would very much be like, oh my god, a talking squirrel. More of a chinchilla, it's got a big flipping tail. Facial animation. Ah, the reaction never fails to amuse. Yes, I can understand his speech or language just fine, for you see, I am what is known as an auspice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. If you have travelled to the Far East, you may have encountered others of my kind. We have indeed travelled to the Far East, I have indeed encountered others of your kind. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Risai, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts take me. Now that is a damn good reason. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. He's so cute! His little nose. I'm trying to contain myself, because I know the more I drink, the less it would be. Anyway, I would be a sad excuse for an auspice if I could not. So allow me to provide you some enlightenment. It seems your fairy little friend would entreat a favour of you. To wit, he is troubled by the fact that he is a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. They hardly even treat him like a real yeti, making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he has. Snowballs. Indeed, I heard that yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice. Well, your friend would politely point out that this is not true of all yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Kurthus. They vie for supremacy. Amongst themselves, not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself. When he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost, he wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just about given up hope when a white-haired fellow found and rescued him. Oh, he's a little lost dog, a little lost yeti. The kindly fellow in question, none other than Saint Nimia, he says, saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight celebration. Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. Oh. What a touching story, indeed. Truly a Starlight miracle. And I do very much wish I could help. But, I'm sorry, Rudy, I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children over the realm. I'm not going to hunt down Santa Claus. She's sad. Can we hug Reedy? Okay, we've got two choices. Just be a good boy and the saint is bound to take notice, or the best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forwards. I am going to pass this over to the chat. What are we thinking? Option A or option B? And that just means I can sit here and vape while you lot decide and put stuff in the chat. So A is the top one, B is the bottom one. I love it. Pay it forward, teach others the supremacy of balls. Well, this is Rudy's problem. His balls aren't as big as his brother's balls, and therefore he's a bit sad about it. Seeing B in the chat, we're going B. That's right, you can be one of his little helpers and help bring joy to all the young ones of the Starlight Celebration. But if you're lucky, you might be able to meet him again. Oh, if we get to meet who is clearly going to be Santa Claus, I'm going to be very excited. Reedy says he would be happy to help. As for the matter, would I? At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? Apparently. We don't normally get a choice in these sorts of situations, people just assume it. I understand that this is all rather sudden. Please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy. I mean, yes, obviously. Splendid! Now, let us come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Yes! Like my character's just like, you know, let's get him involved in the festivities. Punch his fist. Yeah, let's go! Oh. Right, where are we going? Speak to Rizai. Oh, hello, random Pokeball. Can we buy stuff from the celebrant? Oh, hello. Worrying. Starlight Mobile. And some prisms. Oh, those are great, aren't they? Very massive Starlight to you, friend. Do you have questions about the activities? Yeah, it's fine. I've done enough of these events. It's so pretty. The little bunting bits that are hanging up with the cool little mobiles. So it's one of the reasons I have enjoyed playing this game for a while. I thank you again for your aid. Now there must be something special Rudy can do for the children of the Starlight Festival. But what could that be? What indeed? Might you have any ideas? What's that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny that no one would ever want them. Don't be so hard on yourself, my little friend. This is going to all be about balls, isn't it? Clearly your talents simply lie elsewhere. This is our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the choir, for example. Can you sing? I'm going to assume that was either really good. Thank you, really. That was most unique. And like that, just unique is such a double-edged word. If you describe someone's skills as unique, it's a really polite way of saying, well, that was shit. Unfortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols. Bless him. Definitely something else we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer. Oh, okay. What are we going to do? So we've got... We could compose a carol to better suit his voice. He could make snowballs for a snowball fight, or snowball-themed gifts should do the trick. A, B, or C. Snowball-themed gifts being C. Snowball fight being B. And a Christmas carol to suit his voice being A. What do we think, chat? And in the meantime, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the music of Gridania. Because, you know, I haven't heard it enough. Obviously. We're happy with anything balls related, says the chat. Fine. I like the idea of a snowball fight, but I'm not sure there's enough snow for that. But snowball themed gifts are quite cool. I'm seeing B and anything with balls. Okay, well, that's snowball fight then. Snowball fight it is. That is a possibility, yes, but the children rather enjoy making snowballs themselves. I'm not convinced that taking the task away from them would bring them so much joy. I mean, that is true. Part of the fun of a snowball fight is actually, you know, compacting huge volumes of snow into a massive amount and then throwing it square at someone's face. That reminds me, what do you think of these? Pray tell me, I picked them up in Uldar. They're some kind of traditional confectionery, but they look rather snowballish, don't they? Perhaps we could make something similar for the festival goers to nibble on. We're going with C. It's C. Yeah, C is the correct answer. We picked wrong. Eva, is this because you're doing the quest at the same time I am? That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has. Oh, that's adorable. Nice. I'm so glad I could be of help there, Eva, in the chat, saying that made me pick the wrong option. So they picked the right one. Excellent. We'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Oh, this is so heartwarming. Lovely. Yep. Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Yune at the Carline Canopy. I'm staying at a room there. The talking chinchilla squirrel is staying at a room in the local inn. Hey, Noel. That's amazing. I like the fact that the squirrel rocks up and it's just like, yo, can I have a room? Brilliant. I must say I found her confectionery to be second to none. Shall we then? To the Carline Canopy! After they've walked off. Where's the nearest? Right. Right behind me. This is just adorable. Oh look, someone walking around in no clothes. Amazing. Sure, I never would have been comfortable streaming this when I had this on PlayStation 4 because the loading times were insanely bad. I mean, I say insanely bad, they just took forever. Can we, like... Look at how adorable these two are. I mean, like, seriously. Mother Bune, that's something my friends and I would discuss with you. Yep. I love that Rudy is enjoying conversation, joining in with the conversation. He's like, what? Yes, yes I do. Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here? What indeed? I see. In that case, you've come to the perfect place. I believe I know a way this might work in both our favours. Oh, we're going to be helping the whole of Gridania. By which I mean proprietress and Rudy. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at Bent Branch Meadows. Exotic snow-themed sweets would be the most welcome addition. They furnish you with said sweets. They furnish you with said sweets, we shall. Oh, then furnish. God, Lord, it's, yeah. Not even drunk half a glass of gin yet, and I'm already unable to read. That is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You leave that to me. I'll have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, I ask you to pick up some ingredients we'll need in advance. I'll put it all on my tab, so you can simply pick everything up and bring it back here. It'll be our pleasure, and don't worry, Reedy. Our adventurer friend and I will handle the transactions. Yep. You you do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Riku need only stand back and watch, if you insist. I'm basically going to be escorting a squirrel and a yeti. How exciting. This is like proper, like, Christmassy BS. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. What an eager little helper your friend is. Here, I've made a list of everything you need. Simply show it to a shopkeepers, and they'll take care of it. The flour you can procure from the Whistling Miller. Oil from the Botanist's Guild. Do try to stay warm out there, okay? Oh, sweet chili. Rudy with next STN. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy. Yep. Onwards. Oh, okay, cool. Literally just sticking in Gridania. Mummy Muni. I know, right? I remember her giving me like loads of quests back in the days of 2.0 when I started playing this. This, by the way, for those people that have never seen this beautiful piece of, you know, life improvements, it's the best thing. Like, not only is Endwalker probably the most fantastically written narrative, there were like so many little just quality of life things they introduced in this game, and it was just, oh, it's amazing. Probably should try and write an article on this. I'm not going to say that too many times because Callie will actually make me do it. So yeah, honestly, it's really not fair that your face is all over the chat. You're cheating your viewers out of the authentic Balmung experience. No, we don't want the viewers to see the authentic Balmung experience. Honestly, there are certain things that, well, the viewers of YouTube land will look at and think, what the actual fuck? Is that a baby yeti? It is a baby yeti, and he's in a reindeer hoodie. Why is it dressed in one of the Saint of Nimia's helpers? Oh, because look at him. He is adorable. We're gonna watch this entire exchange in the first person. A letter from Mother Muni. Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Carline Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give me just a moment and I'll fetch you your flower. I've just noticed as well he's holding a present under his arm. This is so cute. Here you are. This should be enough to last me a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Look at him! He gets so excited. Oh, I need this minion. This minion isn't a thing by the end of this quest line. I'm going to be very sad. If I find out that it's like in the cash shop or something, I'm going to be so heartbroken. Well, if you look at that, we'd seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Indeed. Now, off to the Botanist Guild to get some oil. Off we go. Not gonna lie, the squirrel animation is real, or like Resia's animations are really funny, but they kind of remind me of like a South Park character. That kind of like movement. That kind of, yeah, cute, but also mildly amusing. This has just reminded me I need to actually level Botanist to 90, along with every other bloody class. I love this. Look at the snowman! Anyway, right, where do we go? Oh, in there. Once again, actively distracted by the scenery. We're not even going to look at the NPC, we're just going to watch Rudy. This is so adorable, I need to enslave it. Hey, minions are not enslaved. Alright? The game explains that very nicely by saying, and here is a model of something, other than, like, my Nosferatu bat, which is currently following me around. What is with the talking Christmas present? Oh, it's the demon bug. Well, that's cute. Like a moogle on top of it. Anyway. Be gone, far beast. Back to the forest with you. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Oh, really sad. Alright. We're gonna need to punch this guy in the face, people. Oh dear, it seems our little friend has got something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. We could give the lad more confidence were he able to overcome the predicament. Quite an important message there, actually. If you see someone trying something, a lot of people's gut reaction is just like jump in. But sometimes it's better just to hang back a little bit and let them figure it out for themselves. It won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not involve the wood whalers. I do not dare, good sir. Yep. A note. Could it be that you're here on an errand of sorts? Yes, I am. Do not judge. Hello, Nosferatu. That's my current minion. It's a bat. Well, I'll be cooking ingredients for Mune. And here I thought you some savage beast. Wander in here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'd be happy to oblige. Just a moment. We're going to watch Rudy do a cute little dance when the guy comes back. Careful, now it's heavy. And do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes? Look at him! He's so adorable! He's gonna turn around. He's gonna run away! Well, would you look at that? I really managed to find his own way after all. And now that we have all we need, let's head back to the Carline Canopy and get this to Mother Mune. Yes, indeedy. Onwards. This is just adorable. After the mild amusement of balls at the start, it's become quite a cute story. And much teleporting. The joys of streaming an MMO. Muchly teleporting. This genuinely reminds me of like really early 2.0 levely stuff. The number of times you spend running between places. Go to this place, go back to this place, go to this place, go back to this place. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go back to first person mode. Ooh, but I don't know what's going on with me either. Let's see you back safe and sound and just look at how well you performed your errand. You really are a wonderful little helper. Oh, cutscene. And with that, we have everything we need to make Starlight treats for the children. It'll take a while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? I mean, who would say no to a free cup of tea? That would be splendid, Mother Mune. Though I dare say it might make me crave for something sweet. Yep. Oh, Rudy is so adorable. Oh, he's singing because he's excited. Amazing, I expected nothing less from you, Mune. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. Oh, oh my god, she's made like profiterole things. You flatter me, Rizai. Incidentally, you might be interested to hear that this is a traditional dessert called Schneeballs, named after an old Hellsguard word meaning snowball. A perfect fit for a Yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh ho! So it is no mere coincidence that they look like little snowballs. I mean, dude, you're carrying one around! You know, really, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. Oh, that's adorable. After all, just look at me. I'm hardly like all the other squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? Not at all! You should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed. That is a genuine, like, true life lesson there. No, Rudy's so happy. Once we finish making these, a gift box will be ready for delivery to Benchbrand Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Aww. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say? Yep. Here's what we say to that. What do we say to that? We say abso-bloody-lutely. Rudy says he'd love to and would most appreciate your help, and other words that I missed. It's just got one of those tummies you want to just... Yeah, my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up in gift boxes for you. Granji will be really happy. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mune. I love the Broodies like, yes! It's like, I hope for Christmas! Anyway, out of first person mode, and back to the kitty girl that's organising it all. I'm excited to see what happens next. Although I'm slightly worried that, you know, we might have to go and, like, smack down with Rudy's older brothers. Welcome back. I trust that everything is well with our newest little helper. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Miyune make snowball-shaped confectionery. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. We would also like to assist the handing out of the presents at Bent Branch Meadows, if we may. Of course. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. This is like proper heartwarming stuff. Please don't go anywhere just yet, Riku. There's more I'd like to discuss before you set off to deliver gifts to the children. Oof, that's a blast from the past. That is a blast from the past indeed. Old school quest completion. Oh my god, I get them as minions! Oh my god. 'Tis a Starlight miracle. We get a wind-up Rudy and a Squirrel Emperor. Oh. Merry Starlight indeed. Well, I do believe it's time to deliver the presents for children. You're still willing to help out? Yes, absolutely. It would be our pleasure. Rudy is most of all. And we'll be there to support him all along the way. Excellent. On to business then, my fellow celebrant, Banefeld. has been placed in charge of this task. Seek him out in Van Branch Meadows, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. Thought you wanted to talk to us about something else. Was that just like a... oh well. Teleporting! Down there. About time you showed up. I mentioned that you might be helping out, and believe me, we can use all the help we can get. And you will have ours. My Yeti friend Rudy, Riku and I, Rizai, are more than happy to aid. I've just realised that everyone doing this is literally... has a name that starts with R. How weirdly coincidental. And it's taken me an entire quest to realise that. No, I must say, Mother Mune truly outdid herself this time. Just look at all these presents. Might suggest we split the duties so that we might deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner. Riku, why don't you take a batch and go with Rudy? Meanwhile, I'll get started on the opposite side. That is a lot of presents. Look at them! Okay, the snowman holographic wrapping paper is quite possibly amazing. Rudy's all very excited. Dear me, Rudy's so raring to go that it might be best to stand aside a bit and leave it to him. It would do wonders for his confidence, and I'm sure the children would be delighted in getting a gift from a seasonally fitting snow creature. I mean, not gonna lie. If a Yeti rocked up and handed me my Christmas presents, I would be in absolute shock and awe and amazed. Especially if it was like, look at Rudy. Before my camera does the thing. Look at him. If that rocked up and said, here are your Christmas presents, how cool would that be? You'd be like, oh my god, it's so adorable. Anyway. Right, we're splitting up and going. Speak with Rudy. I really hope the children aren't going to be like mean to him. Or like, oh my god, it's a monster, run away. If they are, we're going to have to, you know, step in. Just going to casually. Apparently not use my really cool Doge Man. What? Children. A present for us? Why, you must be one of the saint's little helpers. I mean, probably stab them, to be fair. If they're mean to Rudy, these kids are gonna die. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Aw, Rudy presents the gifts with as much flourish as his tiny arms can muster. This is so cute. Wow, these look absolutely delicious. I was thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. It's almost like it was written that way. Are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventurer would do something about it. Anyhow, thank you. I mean, yes, they're safe to eat. Thank you, fluffy little helper. But be sure not to eat them all at once. I mean, you have more self-control than I do, child. I'd be like, nom nom nom. The fact that really looks at me just like, onwards! I love the fact that he just yips at people. Like a really adorable dog. He's like, yip, 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 yip. And people are like, oh my god! Monster! Dispirited boy and a demure girl. Why is he looking at me? You, adventurer, do something. No! It is holding something. What have you got there, little friend? Are those presents for us? I like the fact that this is basically pointing out that boys in the game are stupid and always are there to assume the worst, whereas the girls are a little bit more open-minded. Like, you know, the first set was a boy that was like, oh no, don't kill me! Second boy was like, oh my god, you there, adventurer, stop that monster! And the girls are just like, they've got presents, god! Remarkable aplomb this time. He presents a gift with remarkable aplomb. Love the word aplomb. Aplomb. Snowballs made of sugar? I've never seen anything like these before. They look so good. And I'm going to tell all my friends I got them from the cutest saints helper of them all. Aww. I just realised. Look, its tail jiggles. It's got a little waggy tail going on because he's excited. This is just adorable. They smell delicious. Thank you very much for the gifts, little helper. And you too, Mr. Adventurer. You are most welcome. Yep, yep, yep. Let's go. Look at me. Yeah, charge off again. Out of first person mode, otherwise that will make flying near impossible. Speak to Banefeld. My beautifully sparkly dog. Ye should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are talk of a town. And not just among the wee ones. You've brought enough for the grown-ups as well. What the? Yetis? Yetis in the Raj? Take cover at once. Oh god, here we go. That guy is dressed as Santa Claus. Oh, music. Travel at the south gate. Oh no. Rudy's brothers. The ones with the big balls. I love the Yetis in this game. So dirty looking. What in the seven hells is going on? I know not from where, but a pair of the most fearsome Yetis just stormed through these gates. Fearsome, because they have very big balls. Fearsome Yeti has just growled. Aww, are these Rudy's brothers? Oh dear, yes, I see. What is it, Rize? Send me what is, friends. There's no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They are simply Rudy's siblings come to take their little brother home. No! You're lucky you have such a good family worrying about you, Rudy, or even if they do look like they're about to pummel ye. Cannot deny that they're somewhat disgruntled. They disapprove of the fact that Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily. Captured? Think he can't fend for himself, do they? Aw, Rudy's sad. Alright, tell him that's not what happened is option A. Or give him what for. Let's just glance at the chat and it's like, give him what for. B. Choose option B. Give him what for. Is he gonna go and punch his brothers? I thought they're both like growling and he's just like, yep. Basically saying, no, shut up. Oh my god. Did they sort it out? Oh, I'd say our little friend really corrected them in scathing terms. Basically what Rudy said there is basically, look here you bastards, shut the fuck up. He told them of the delicious snowball treats we made together and how the children's faces lit up when they gave him the presents. He further added, he may be small but he's proud as he can be of what he accomplished and shan't let anyone belittle him anymore. Aw, Rudy. Yep, you did good. Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? A taste is worth 1,000 words after all. Oi oi. Well, that could literally have gone anywhere now that we're getting a slow pan up. Aye, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. Oh, they seem particularly happy. Well, isn't that nice of them? Rudy's brother just apologised for how they've treated Rudy all this time. They said they're proud to call him a brother, and that he is more than welcome to join in their snowball fights from now on. I mean, apparently that is what 14 is doing, yes. Honestly, Eva, I have no idea what the degeneracy is. All I'm seeing in our future is demonetized. Oh, got that. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Hildebrand's daddy is actually Santa Claus. Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to their mountain home, and that he so very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have properly thanked the Saint of Nimia before he left. Wouldn't worry about that. I reckon the Saint heard ye clear as can be. Look, this was sitting by those tasty morsels she made. It's a letter from you, no who. I believe Alexa's going to talk to me. The robots are taking over. Dear Rudy, your delightful snowball treats simply sparkled with festive starlight spirit. I dare say you are the finest of all the helpers this season. Ho, ho, ho. How did you call me? Do you hear that, Rudy? It would seem the Saint was watching you work the whole time. Oh, Rudy, of course we will miss you too. Oh, we gotta say bye to Rudy. That's a very muscular... Is that a Miko or a Hyo? Oh, it's a Hyo. It's fine. I'm very concerned for a moment there. I thought that was a Mikoto, but looked unbelievably muscular. Mikoto being the cat people. Riku really says that were it not for us, he would never have realised what he was capable of, or found the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind, other than those children that judged him initially, that he was able to make the best snowballs he ever made. And finally he says thank you, Riku, for making such a miraculous, memorable experience, one that he will cherish for the rest of his life. Fare thee well, Rudy, and promise that you will come back to see your friends again someday, yes. Come back home. Back home you go then. Take care of yourself out there. Aww. Let's say bye, Rudy. If you've not already, can we get a like spike for Rudy standing up to his brothers, having confidence to go home? Aww. It'll be lonely here without a little guy. It will indeed, Banefeld. Worry not, friend. Your paths may very well cross again someday. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. I mean, this is a very philosophical scroll. No, I'm just saying it now. And with that, we had best return and report to our Armagarani. I suspect she'll be thrilled, if sad, to hear that Rudy has gone away home. I suppose she will. Right. That was an adorable 52-minute sets of quests. Thank you, random bot that entered the chat for all of 30 seconds. Final cutscene. All done handing out presents, are you? Thank you so much, and good work, Rue. Wait, where's Rudy gone off to? Aww. It's the sad music as well. So it plays in like those kind of like sad, positive moments. And with his brothers, but I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his flute one more time. You were quite fond of a little fellow. Yes, she clearly was. Everyone was. Of course, he wouldn't get attached to an adorable pouty face like that. I know. It was like a pug. But if he's happy now, that's all that matters. Allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for your help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped him find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't fill you with the same spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. As a matter of fact, I myself am feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. As the head celebrant, I will do all in my power to spread smiles and joys with as much passion as Rudy did. I too very much enjoyed our time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Riku? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all, I've lands to traverse, people to meet, and sweets to eat. I very much hope to see you again someday. And who is to say, should you ever find yourself in a pinch with the beast again, I may very well appear to you. I may very well appear to lend an ear. Farewell. Goodbye, random squirrel dude. With what is clearly a profiterole. Ah, thank you. Truly. I know it isn't much, but please. Take this humble thing of mine, humble whatever of my appreciation. Well, the word didn't read it. Believe it or not, the saint himself has expressed an interest in meeting you. No doubt he wishes to thank you in person whenever you have a moment. Pray, say the word. Oh, we're not done yet, people. I know, Rize's little dance is amazing. Yes! There may be one more seasonal event. The stream may not be ending right now. It might keep going. We are about to find out. Boom. Certain esteemed personage would speak to you immediately, and Garanji is ready to introduce you. This quest is available for limited time only. Cool, right. Last one. But first, before we accept that, the important stuff, please. Got to check out the new minions when we get them. So we got to wind up Oh no, that's not what we want to do. We're going to choose that later on. Where's Rudy gone? Look at him! We have a Rudy. We have a Rudy, chat. Nope, there's a mounts. I don't need to resize my minions, aren't I? Oh god. Oh, that's horribly huge. Nope. So I don't want to go 80, no, 100. And look at him. Look at him bouncing around. And there we go, even feeding the squirrel. He is so adorable. Oh my god, it's like having one of my actual chinchillas. The hell you are stealing my squirrel, Eva. Absolutely not. Where's my Nosferatu? No, do you know what? We'll keep the Squirrel Emperor out. It's Christmas. It's strange that I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time. Either way, I only hope we can meet him again someday. I hope we can as well. Like, I have my little wind-up Rudy minion, but like, legit, he is adorable. I'm gonna check with the chat real quick before we continue. Nice. Riku and Rudy off on an adventure. R&R never felt so good. I know. I'm gonna need to like keep Rudy out. I think we're gonna have Rize for a little bit. We'll switch to Rudy in a bit, a little bit later. Ah, but this is no time to get all sentimental. We have work to do, and remember, the Saint of Nimia wishes to have a word with you, if you've time to spare. Didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he has the he was most insistent that you come along. Wherever do you think it could be? No idea. Let's go have a chat with who is clearly a man named the Saint of something or another, but is obviously an NPC we have met before. Ho ho ho! Thank you for joining me, my adventuring friend. As no doubt you know, I am the Saint of Nimia, bringer of gifts and joy to children all across the realm. Garanji has told me all about your exploits the Starlight season, and I simply had to express my gratitude in person. Truth be told, I was observing you the whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wish that I could have joined you myself. Yes, of course, but it is my policy to stay out of the spotlight, or the Starlight, as it were. Besides, you and your fairy friend were having such a jolly time that I couldn't bring myself to intrude. Watching Rudy help you make those delightful snowball treats and grow into a confident little helper was a wonder to behold, a true Starlight miracle. Which brings me to my request. I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did young Rudy. For you see, as much as it pains me to admit this, I find myself at a loss of new gift ideas this year. If you don't mind, I was hoping we might spend a little time together, just the two of us. What do you say, friend? I mean, both choices are very, yeah, intriguing. And what would we do? Dear Daddy Godbert, I just want a taste of that inspiration of yours. Yes, I'm sure some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. Ooh, okay. It's turned into one of those quests, has it? No need to look alarmed, so alarmed. I won't ask much of you. We'll simply have you accompany me on a little stroll. I mean, buy me dinner first, maybe. Decorations are most lovely after all. Why not take in the festive atmosphere together? We can amble about Gridania and make our way to Nofika's altar. I do not need to twist words for once. It is just written there as plain text. Big shout out to the Final Fantasy XIV localization team on wording this in a very ambiguous way. There are a few spots in particular I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just one would be plenty if you've other places to be, though. If you can spare the time, would love to see 3. And with that, let us be off. Ho ho ho! Ready? And let us enjoy ourselves in the most inspiring stroll. Lead him to the designated locations and speak with them there. Yep, blah blah blah. Standard stuff. Move too far away from them. You have to disengage and you'll need to go and visit them again. Wow, we've got lots of places to go and look at. With what is very clearly sexy Santa. I know yesterday Callie streamed a game that had like a sexy Santa in it, but got nothing on Godbert Mandeville Santa. I mean, I assume this is the right general direction. Yeah, cool. Nope. Aha, okay. And a teeny tiny cutscene. But of course, the perfect gift is to be found. What better place to search for than in a marketplace chock full of the finest wares. By all means, let us have a look around. Out of curiosity, what manner of purchase is it that usually inspires you to come to these markets? Arms or armor, perhaps, or foodstuffs? Something more ornamental. Do tell me what's caught your eye. Wow. It used to be Bouts. Oh, it used to be Bouts. It did used to be Bouts. Obviously, that's a giggle because at the release of Endwalkers, they decided to remove belts as a piece of armor. Belts no longer exist. We're picking it used to be belts. Belts! Ah, yes, those fabled objects that were said to have once held up many an adventurer's pantaloons. And yet it is strange, when I try to recall what they looked like, I see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt me and I can't remember. I'm dying right now. Plenty of wonderful items from which to draw inspiration. As always, your perspective has proved most enlightening, my friend. It would appear the saint of Nimia has found some small measure of inspiration you may make for Nofika's altar. If you are ready to end your stroll or accompany him to other locations that might inspire him further. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, blue. Pale blue ones to have extra chit chat. God, it might turn out to be a 2-hour stream after all, people. I joke, I would imagine it'll probably go on for another half hour, maybe. Mooching around Gridania with Daddy Godbert. Let's, Oh, hello, there we go. Speak about the Lancers Guild. I think Bowser's the only answer, to be fair. Oh, the leads of the right to the Wood Whalers. It's amazing, inspiring to see everyone working hard. Hey, Hap. I would also be inspired to feast their eyes on my own muscle force. Oh, it might be difficult to see through all these clothes. Behold! Oh no. No! Oh, okay, he's keeping his clothes on. It's fine. I fucking love Godbert, honestly. Impressive, are they not? You are free to feel them if you free them for yourself if the sight. Oh my god. Nope. 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 Come now, my friend, there's no need to be shy. Ah, but nothing stimulates the mind more than moving one's body. I dare say I'm feeling more inspired by the moment. Yep. Okay. Seems the same. Was sufficiently inspired. Accompany him to Nofika's altar when you are ready to depart. I absolutely fucking love this. Right, wherever next places to go to. We'll go the long way around. I like the fact that it's like, you know, you have the option to wander around. But if you just want to kind of like get out of the way with and not do all the standard wandery roundery talkery stuff, you can just head straight to where the quest ends. Which we're not doing at all. Title and a half there. Master of the Rolls. We're going to speak about Apkalu Falls. Such a lovely tranquil place, yes. Just gazing upon the dancing water gets my juices flowing. For fuck's sake. I am all but certain that the inspiration will strike me any moment now. Yes, I can feel it coming. Almost there. Filth, I apologise. I had no idea this would be this lewd. Or perhaps not. Blue bold in the cold. I was certain I had something for a moment there, but it seems to have eluded me. No matter. My mind is now clear and ready to be filled with new ideas. I must say, spending time with you has been every bit as stimulating as I expected. It would appear the saint has found the inspiration he seeks. May accompany it, blah 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 blah, yeah. Fuck's sake. The localization team, the writing team initially, and then the localization team do such a brilliant job of writing these characters, etc. Oh, God. Just can't even. Well, looks like we've got to head to Nofika's altar now. Which means that I would assume our quest is drawing slightly closer to its end. Right, let's see what horrendously awful euphemisms we're getting this time. Ho ho! As all good things do, it would seem our little journey together has come to an end. I can feel the fire as inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for kindling. For the kindling, my friend. Now all that remains is to bring my ideas to life in the form of gifts for the children. Yes, I must be off to my workshop. That said, I am very enjoyed our little Starlight stroll together. I do hope you feel the same. It was... well, the choices are... it was entertaining, it was exhausting, or must we part so soon? I mean, it was highly entertaining. It was highly entertaining. But I feel the need to ask, must we part so soon? Well, if you insist, perhaps I could linger just a bit longer. Hey, do you know the skilled hearers can attune their ears to the voices of the elementals? Got me thinking, do you suppose that on certain special occasions we could hear them as well? I dare say, if there's any time that we might, it might be during the Starlight season. Should we try it then? Close your eyes and open your ears. Come now, it'll be fun. Oh, I see where this is going. I do enjoy it when characters are like, close your eyes. I'm like, wearing a blindfold, mate. Close your eyes and listen closely to the sound of nature around you. Oh dear. Slowly but surely, the bustling noises of the city fade and you can feel your mind clearing. And the saint has just sneezed incredibly loudly. Did you hear anything? If there's anyone of the elementals to speak to, undoubtedly it is you. Yes, it is only a matter of time now, I'm certain of it. Whatever you do, don't open your eyes. I am very concerned. Yes, just like that. Don't move and no peeking. A warm hand caresses your cheek. Will you open your eyes? I mean, I'm more afraid to right now than anything. We'll keep them closed. Oh, keep your eyes tightly shut and focus on the voices of the elementals. For fuck's sake. Patience, waste not. Hear mumbling whispers but cannot discern precisely what is being said. No, we're not. We're sticking the course. It would appear laymen like us cannot hear the elementals after all. Still, our moment of quiet meditation has brought me clarity of mind. I know exactly how I will get started with just presents. Fuck's sake. Joining you for a brisk stroll through the snow. The room of snow-veiled forest has truly invigorated me. My head is finally clear enough for me to start working on gifts for children. Don't tell me you're curious about what I'll make for them. I'm more afraid to know. Walking about town with you, I was struck by the calmness and felt looking at the streets getting veiled in white and all warmth welled up in my heart in seeing the smiling faces of the townspeople. That's when it hit me. I could craft snow globes. Yes, little spheres of glass depicting the Starlight season here in Gridania. The children would enjoy that, don't you think? Actually, do you know what? And with that, I'd best be off. Do send Amgaranji my regards. Ho, ho, ho. Amazing. We're not going to delve too deeply into what just happened. Oh. The saint is here, buoyant boy. Why is he buoyant? Happy Starlight to one and all. I hope you boys and girls are looking forward to your presence this year. That adventurer over there inspired me with a wonderful new idea. I think you're all in for quite a surprise. Well, that was... I don't even. I fucking love this game. The saint was beaming from ear to ear on his way out. You must have had quite the time together. Well, apparently, I had my eyes closed the whole time. But where's my head? He left this special Starlight gift just for you. Well, I do hope you enjoy the festivities. If you're so inclined, do check back in with the saint before the season's over. I'm sure he'd be overjoyed to see you again. I'm sure he would. And we got some sunshine prisms. Well, there we go. That is the Starlight Celebration quests. It was really adorable, and the end was, well, questionable. There was definitely some bizarre cheek caressing involved, which was a thing. It was. We'll go with it. It was a thing. It happened, and I think my character's going to need to go and spend a lot of time in the shower that I have in my in the room I have in my free company's house now, which is what I'm off to go and do. But yes, so that was the Starlight campaign with some very pretty twinkles. There's some very pretty twinkles. Look at that, fabulous. Obviously, we're going to get Star of the Show out. There we go. Boom. There you go. Put that on your Christmas cards, ladies and gents. I can't remember how to turn the UI stuff off on PlayStation. I know there's a control and button mashing thing to do, but I can't work it out. But yes, that is that. Thank you so much for joining me this evening as we play through the Starlight Celebration. It has been wonderful to have people here. A huge thank you and shout out to everyone who has supported us since we started streaming earlier this year. It has been really awesome that you guys have. We will be back on Thursday. We are back live streaming on Thursday the 6th of January, where we're going to continue our Pokemon adventure on Robot Republic Network at 8 PM GMT, which varies. We still have some awesome content coming out over the remainder of the holiday season. The Obanus Isles guys, so that's Tom, Callie, James and Marcus, have got a double bill Christmas special. Part 1 is going out tomorrow, that's Christmas Eve at 10 AM. And part 2 is going up on Boxing Day at 10 AM, so you can watch that whilst you're all in your post-Christmas dinner comery states that most people are in on Boxing Day. From all of us here at Robot Republic, a huge thank you to everyone for supporting everything we've done, both YouTube-wise and in terms of the podcasting and the sites and everything. It really does mean a lot that people tune in, that they listen to our stuff, they read our articles and everything else. So from all of us here at Robot Republic, have an absolutely amazing Christmas time and holiday season, whatever you're doing. And from me, have a lush Christmas and a fabulous New Year, and we will see you in 2022. Big love, peeps. Have an amazing holiday season, and we'll see you next time. Bye.